Tommy joining us right now. Great to see you, Tommy. As always, fantastic effort out there today. Another first-round win against Jensen here in Dallas from a set down. What was the difference for you?
Oh, I mean, it was a little bit different than a normal match with Jensen. I feel like, I was holding serve a little bit easier than I normally do, but he also was playing a little bit more aggressive from the jump. He didn't give me much time at all to settle into the match. And I mean, it took a while. The match was going a lot quicker than normal, so I was happy that I finally got to settle in. I was getting easy holds, and then in the breaker, we know Jensen can play pretty well in those clutch moments. So to make my first serves in the breaker and get out of that breaker was huge for me.
I don't know if you knew, but in the 3 previous tie breaks against Jensen, you hadn't won one of those. A couple in Houston, Dallas last year. So what got you over the top today?
First of all, I'm glad you didn't tell me that before the match. But yeah, I mean, I think I started going after my forehand a little bit more. I started swinging out on my return and my first serves. I mean, those were huge things, especially going into that breaker. I mean, by the time I got to later in the third set, I was building confidence, and I felt pretty good about my game. Obviously, adjusting to the hard is a little bit tough coming from the dirt. But after an hour and 45 minutes on court, if I'm not adjusted by then I shouldn't be a pro tennis player.
Speaking of coming from the dirt, your itinerary recently has been insane. Tell me about your travels from Melbourne to Dallas.
Yeah, so Melbourne, I actually went back to my fiance's place in Connecticut. So flew up there to like a snowstorm, and then went to Florida, and then over to Hungary, and then straight here to Dallas, ready to play. That's the best preparation I could have.
That's a lot of miles for you. Now, it wasn't announced until late that you were actually going to play this Davis Cup tie for Team USA. All of the top Americans had turned down Captain Bob Bryan, so props to you for going over there. What made you decide to do it?
I mean, I don't know. I think part of it was because Ethan's first Davis Cup. I wanted to be there for that. And then second, I didn't want us to lose. I don't want to be out of the world stage, have to be qualifying at the end of the year. Not saying I don't trust the guys to get it done, but I do have a lot of respect for that team in Hungary. So yeah, I felt like it was the best move for me to go.
Well, on behalf of our entire nation, thank you for going and leading us to victory, TP. You've had a great start to the season so far. 4th round at the Australian Open, losing to the eventual champion, obviously, in Carlos Alcaraz. So you see him, he's the #1 player in the world. What kind of data points did you get about your game from that match?
Oh, I mean, he was attacking so much on my forehand. He was obviously, you can't really give him too much time on anything. Depth is everything, power is everything. But I mean, I'm just happy he's not in this draw,
Well, listen, this is the first time we're talking since you lost to me in December, so I'm really proud of the way that you've mentally bounced back, Tommy.
Stop that. I mean, I was actually, I was a little surprised. I didn't know what you were going to bring to the court, but did you win? I don't remember. I
mean, I had James Blake with me, but we won. It was 6-2.
So Blake won. I mean, that makes sense. He's pretty good.
he's better than Jason Isaacs. Nonetheless, congratulations on the win today. Great to see you as always, Tommy, and best of luck rest of the tournament.
Thanks so much.